What's up, guys? This is the Pimp Knight bringing you a RWBY retrospective reaction for Volume 1, Chapter 4. I almost mess it up every single time. Volume 1, Chapter 4, The First Step. Let's get right into it in 3, 2, 1.
Wake up, lazy
Nora! She's my
It's
favorite
morning,
character
it's
by a
morning,
long
it's
shot.
morning. I can't believe we've been at Beacon for a full 24 hours. Not that I thought we'd get kicked out.
I know, right?
I mean, you're the perfect student and I'm me. But it's just crazy, you know? We've been friends for so long. What are the odds we'd still be together? Well, not together. Not that I'm not saying
Right.
you're handsome, but that's just
We've all heard your song, Nora.
right.
Full steam ahead.
But
She can't get enough of those pancakes, can she?
on the same team together. Ooh, we should come up with some sort of plan to make sure we end up on the same team together. What if we bribe that master? No, that won't work. He has a school. I know. We'll have some sort of signal, like a distress signal. A secret signal.
The
so we
crow
can find
flies
each
at
other in the
midnight.
forest. Can you imitate a sloth?
Nora,
That's a code, I'm not stressing. What am I doing?
I don't think sloths make a lot of noise.
He kinda does imitate sloths,
That's
though.
why it's perfect. No one will suspect we're working together.
Come on,
Just
Nora.
like in a daily life.
But not together.
Wonder what those two are so worked up about. Oh, who knows? So,
You should be able to figure it out. They're sitting right there.
Yep. No more awkward small talk or getting to know you stuff. Today, I get to let my sweetheart do the talking. Well, remember, Ruby, you're not the only one going through initiation. If you want to grow up, you're going to have to meet new people and learn to work together. You sound like Dad. Okay, first of all, what does meeting people have to do with fighting? And secondly, I don't need people
You
to
can't
help me
fight the
grow
whole
up.
world alone, Ruby.
I
You gotta be
drink
part of a team.
milk. But what about when we form teams? I don't know. I'll just be on your team or something. Maybe you should try being on someone else's team. My dearest sister Yang.
Yeah,
are
you're
you
trying to
implying
throw her
that
out of the
you don't
nest
wish to
here.
be on the same team as me? What? No, of course I do.
Yes.
I just thought, I don't know, maybe it would help you break out of your shell.
What the? I don't need to break out of my shell. That's absolutely
Ridiculous! There's no way I put my gear in locker 636 yesterday. I would have remembered having to count that high. Oh, why does this have to happen?
You probably weren't paying attention to the numbers,
So,
John.
Kira,
I know
have
I
you
wouldn't have
given
been
any thought to
with
whose
everything
team you'd
else
like to
going
be
on.
I'm sure everyone must be eager to unite with such a strong, well-known individual such as yourself.
I'm not quite sure. I was planning on letting the chips
We
fall
got
where
Weiss
they
in
may.
full-on business
Well,
mode here.
I was thinking maybe we could be on a team together.
Well, that sounds grand.
Great! This will be perfect.
All part of
The
her
smartest
nefarious
girl in class
scheme.
combined with the strongest girl in class. Together we will be unstoppable. I can see it now. We'll be popular. We'll be celebrities. We'll get perfect grades. Nothing could come between
But aren't
us
you
now.
already popular in
You know what
celebrities
else is great?
and get perfect grades?
Jana, nice to meet you.
You again?
Nice to meet you, Jean.
Yeah. So, Weiss, couldn't help but overhear your fondness of me the other day.
Oh, you've got to
So
be
yeah, I
kidding
told you to
me.
come back to
Don't
bite
worry,
her.
No need to be embarrassed. So, been hearing rumors about teams. I was thinking you and me would make a good one. What do you say?
Actually, I think the teams are comprised of 4 students each, so...
You don't say. Well, hot stuff. Play your cards right, and maybe you could join up with the winning team.
Jean, is it? Do you have
Weiss copping
any
a
idea
feel.
who you were talking to?
I noticed that the
Looks like
first
a
time I
sign.
saw this episode.
This is Kira.
Hello again.
Kira graduated
Still funny.
top of her class at Sanctum.
Even though I'm not laughing.
She's won the Mistral Regional tournaments 4 years in a row. A new record.
The what?
She's on the front of every Pumpkin Pete's Marshmallow Flakes box.
That's you? They only do that for star athletes and cartoon characters.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Sadly, the cereal isn't very good for you.
So, after hearing all of this, do you really think you're in a position to ask her to be on your team?
I guess not. Sorry.
Confident, John.
Actually, Jean, I think you'd make a great leader.
Oh, stop it.
Seriously, please stop it. This kind of behavior should not be encouraged.
Sounds like Pierre's on board for Team Jean. Spots are filling up quick. Now, I'm not supposed to do this.
Don't want to miss your
but
chance, Weiss.
Maybe I could pull some strings, find a place for you. What do you say?
All right, that's a bit too close. Pura, a little help, please?
There he goes.
I'm sorry.
Would all first-year students please report to Beacon Cliff for initiation? Again, all first-year students report to Beacon Cliff immediately.
It was nice
Now
meeting
watch
you.
the spear.
Likewise.
She didn't actually touch
Having
it
some trouble there, Lady Killer?
I don't
to
understand.
pull out of the locker
My dad
there.
said all women look for is confidence. Where did
Something
I
you'll
go
never
wrong?
notice
Snow Angel.
on her first watch
Probably
through.
wasn't the best start. Come on, John. Let's go.
For years, you have trained to become warriors. And today, your abilities will be evaluated in the Emerald Forest.
Now,
Another speech,
I'm sure
Ozpin.
many of you
That's
have
like a
heard
second
rumors
favorite
about the
thing next
assignment
to
of
dramatic
teammates.
pauses.
Well, allow us to put an end to your confusion. Each of you will be given teammates. Today.
What?
These teammates will
Ruby's
be with
worst
you
nightmare.
for the rest of your time here at Beacon. So it is in your best interest to be paired with someone with whom you can work well.
Now, how are they supposed to know who they work well with?
First
They
person
just
you
got
make
here.
eye contact with after landing will be your partner for the next 4 years.
You gotta wonder how many kids fudge that,
See?
even though they're being
After
watched.
you've partnered up, make your way to the northern end of the forest.
I could think of two who do in this
You will
group.
meet opposition along the way. Do not hesitate to destroy everything in your path, or you will die. You will be monitored and graded for the duration of your initiation, but our instructors will not intervene. You will find an abandoned temple.
I think
at
the
end of
grade is
path
whether or not they come back
containing
alive.
several relics.
It's kinda harsh
Each
otherwise.
pair must choose one and
Oh, you
return
live,
to
but
the
you
top
suck,
of
so
the
you get an
cliff.
F.
We will guard that item, as well as your standing, and grade you appropriately. Are there any questions?
Yeah, sir?
Good. Now,
Nope, let's go.
take your positions.
Also, where's Blake?
Sir? I've got,
I'm sure I just missed her in the aerial shot there.
So this landing strategy thing, what is it? You're, like, dropping us off or something?
No. You will be falling.
Oh.
It's not that
I
hard, John. Just
see.
surf on
So,
your shield, like down a
did
tree or
you
something.
hand out parachutes for us?
No. You will be using your own landing strategy.
Yeah.
See? Classes.
So, what exactly
She
is a
wears
landing
those so
strategy?
she can have some say over who she makes eye contact with. And it's Team Rocket blasting off again. Okay, there's Blake. Anyway, that was the Shining Beacon, I believe it's called. The first step. Shining Beacon was last episode. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. And I don't really have a whole lot else to say about this episode. I feel like I say that at the end of every commentary here. I feel like it served more as an introduction to a few new characters. Mainly Ren, Nora, and Pyrrha. And it did a very good job in that. It gave them all a very distinct personality in a rather short time. And as a writer, I can tell you that's a hard thing to do. Even when you have the benefit of a visual medium like animation, it's difficult to have characterization in such a short amount of time. So I think in that way, this episode was a real achievement. And that's the end of my my thoughts on this one. If you want to hear me think more, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. But until then, this is the Pimp Knight, signing off.